Vietnam is packed with history, stunning landscapes, cultural highlights, and amazing food. It's one of the most exciting destinations in Southeast Asia. The millions of scooters, the crowds in Hanoi, the delicious food, the majestic rice fields, Vietnamese coffee, and the friendly locals. Vietnam is full of fun adventures and discoveries. Here are top 10 things to do in Vietnam. Number 10. Take a stroll through Hoi An's ancient town. Hoi An's ancient town in central Vietnam is an exceptionally well-preserved example of a Southeast Asian trading port dating from the 15th to the 19th century. The town, which is now a UNESCO heritage site, reflects a fusion of indigenous and foreign cultures, principally Chinese and Japanese with later European influences, and comprises a well-preserved complex of more than 1,000 timber frame buildings with brick or wooden walls. Hoi An includes architectural monuments, French colonial houses, commercial and domestic vernacular structures, an open market, a ferry quay, a famous Japanese designed bridge, and religious buildings such as pagodas and family cult houses. At night, the central streets are beautifully lit by quaint and old-fashioned lanterns, making it an atmospheric and beautiful spot. Number 9. Cu Chi Tunnels. The Cu Chi Tunnels are basically a huge war museum offering visitors a sneak peek at the underground life of Viet Cong era soldiers, comprising more than 120 kilometers of tunnels. They were first started around 1948 when the Viet Cong were fighting the French. The work never stopped and resulted in a massive collection of tunnels. Today it is one of Ho Chi Minh's most iconic attractions where visitors can enjoy activities such as following the claustrophobia-inducing routes of the underground army, firing an M16 assault rifle, as well as sampling meals that the underground soldiers had to live with years ago. Number 8. Enjoy Vietnamese coffee. Coffee lovers rejoice. You can find some of the best coffee in the world in Vietnam. The French may have brought coffee to Vietnam, but the locals put their own unique spin on it. A typical cup of Vietnamese coffee is made with coarsely ground beans and a small metal drip filter. You put your coffee in the filter and weigh it down with a lid. Add some hot water and then let the magic happen as the coffee slowly drips into your cup. The result may be a small cup of coffee, but it packs a punch as it's quite strong. Vietnamese typically add a healthy portion of condensed milk to their coffee. Other popular varieties include yogurt and egg coffee. Number 7. Dig into Vietnamese cuisine. The cuisine of Vietnam is influenced by the principle of 5 elements. Dishes in Vietnam have a nice mix of 5 flavors: spicy, bitter, sour, salty, and sweet. They also appeal to all 5 senses and include 5 types of nutrients. There really is a lot going on in the kitchen in Vietnam. If you are ever unsure of what to do in Vietnam, find a street food vendor with a crowd, pull up a plastic stool and order the local specialty. Whether it's a piping hot bowl of pho, a crispy banh, geo crepe, or a world famous banh mi sandwich, you just can't go wrong with Vietnamese food. Number 6. Admire the Golden Ants Bridge in Da Nang. Pedestrians can stroll across the 150-meter long pathway high above the gorgeous greenery of the seemingly endless Bana Hills and feel like they are being held in the sky by two humongous godlike stone ants. As it happens, the stone ants are not held up by God himself, but by a sturdy steel frame and fiberglass. The reality warping structure was created to attract more visitors to the Da Nang region, and surely no one can refuse its social media success. There are well over 110,000 images of the bridge on the Golden Bridge hashtag alone. Number 5. Visit Pansok Waterfall. Pansok is the name of not one but two colliding waterfalls along the Quezon River. Here you will be taking in one of Southeast Asia's most breathtaking natural sights. Its sheer size, 70 meter tall and 208 meter wide, is marvel-worthy in itself. But the way the falls cascade down its rocky limestone face is most eye-catching. If you are up for climb, it is possible to trek up to the fall's high points as long as you are equipped with the appropriate walking gear. Once you have soaked up the immense views, there is plenty to see and do in the Kaobang region, which sits high up in the mountainous northeast of the country. Number 4. Visit Giang Bay. Giang Bay is a beautiful natural wonder in northern Vietnam near the Chinese border. The bay is dotted with 1,600 limestone islands and covers an area of 1,500 square kilometers. This extraordinary area was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1994. For many tourists, this place is like something right out of a movie. The fact is that Giang Bay features a wide range of biodiversity, while the surrealistic scenery has indeed featured in endless movies. Giang Bay is rightly considered one of Vietnam's most beautiful spots. As a result, it is on every visitor's list and hundreds of boats offer cruise trips every day. Number 3. Take a motorbike adventure. Many travelers purchase a used motorbike in either Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City and ride it across the country. While Vietnam has a pretty solid network of trains and buses, you just can't beat feeling the wind on your face as you cruise the country on a motorbike. You have the option of riding your own bike, or you can ride on the back and leave the driving to a pro. Number 2. Go trekking in the north. The north is where you will find some epic mountains that are very popular for trekking. The town of Sapa is where you will base yourself if you want to tackle Fancy Pen, Vietnam's highest peak. If you are into a more mellow adventure, there are tons of easier trekking opportunities. Hill tribe villages surround Sapa. Women from these villages come to town to sell their handicrafts and then lead tourists on treks to stay in their village. Along the way, you will walk past some stunning rice terraces before arriving at your homestay for the night. You can do simple overnight trips up to week-long treks from Sapa. Explore the world world's biggest caves in Phong Nha. Other than being an absolutely beautiful place, an adventure hotspot and filled with friendly locals, Phong Nha also has some of the largest caves in the world. These caves are a real natural wonder located inside the Phong Nha Ke Bang National Park, and they will blow your mind. There is plenty of other great caves to check out in Phong Nha, such as Tulan Caves, Paradise Cave, Phong Nha Cave, Hangover and Dark Cave. Visiting these caves can last anywhere from an hour up to 5 days. On the more adventurous ones, you can expect to cross rivers, hike through pristine jungle, be surrounded by limestone mountains, and spend time in ethnic minority villages. Vietnam, a beautiful nation, can't be described in 10 things. Go and explore. You might find 1,000 more and can make an unexpected adventure. For more videos like this, subscribe and comment which country you want us to cover next time. Thank you for watching and Tam Viet. That's bye in Vietnamese.